Okay, so we're just coming out the London Stadium, and that makes it, in my book, 14 games to London without a victory. Oh man, what can I say about that? I've got with me the gaffer here. You've got your thoughts after that, mate?
Well, we've lost 3-0. I don't think they've had a chance, really. Defending was rubbish, but we've given them 3 goals. And how can that be offside? I reckon it's, what, a millimetre, if that?
I've seen something that's been sent. It's like it's nail. We've got Dan here, but because he's making he's full on the main reaction, he needs a proper nickname. So something to go with Dan that rhymes with a D. If you've got any thoughts, leave it in the comments. But Dan, for now, how are you feeling after that, mate?
Just spineless performance. Nothing there from anyone, I don't think. I mean, there was just no fight, no structure to the game at all. I mean, the goal, it's black and white. It was offside, it was very tight, but I think, obviously it's just black and white at the end of the day. You can't really argue with it.
But how long did it take? It took about 3.5 minutes, and on the screen for ages it was operational. We didn't know what that meant, and then...
Yeah. I think 2-1, we get a draw here, minimum, because we played really well second half, didn't we?
Did we? I thought we... well, let's come on. I think we played well for probably 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, and then we scored, and then, it was wiped out for like the slightest reason. But, we were a bit weak down that left-hand side, weren't we, in the first half?
Mate,
both their goals came from.
And the third goal. Let's just get on to this. Let's not mince our words about this, guys. This performance was unacceptable. Yeah. It was poor. It was not good enough. It was spineless. It was what... He changed it to a 4. Okay, fair enough. He's obviously seen something in West Ham. Changed it to a back 4. Bentley's in goal. He's brought Bellegarde, he was basically playing left wing back. Bellegarde in the second half. He looked in the first half, completely lost. And all of their goals in the first half came down that left-hand side. It was so easy for West Ham to cut us apart. They cut through us like a hot knife through butter. They could have had 3, but one that nearly went in. Yeah. Second half, he didn't change it. I thought there needed to be some changes. West Ham were kind of coasting. We got a goal out of nothing, which, to be fair, was a really good goal. It was a great goal, wasn't it?
Passing move, pass and move.
And that,
back of the net.
And that's what we wanted. We wanted to move the ball quicker, have movement, and it was a great goal, and it was ruled off by a toenail. And then after that, for about 15 minutes, we started to look good. Why did we look good? Because we moved the ball quicker, and people were moving, and we were creating the space and the overlaps, and we didn't get the goal. And then we got caught again with West Ham, just couple 1-2. He's in, and it's an identical goal to the first 2 goals, all down that left-hand side, and it's game over at 3-0. But the problem is, Dan, we keep saying this, Wolves, I can't remember the last time we scored first in a game, and then we're behind and we're playing catch-up, but what was the game plan? Because I don't sure the players knew today, and it's so frustrating, mate.
I mean, it's just... No one knew their jobs, it looked like to me. No one knew what they were supposed to do. I mean, Bellegarde was out of position. LEAMORE was dropping into centre-back at times, into a back 5. And it just wasn't... I just didn't see any sort of structure at all in the team. I mean...
How are you feeling as a fan, again, coming on one of these away days and having virtually the, deja vu again? How are you feeling as, inside?
It's so frustrating because I know the quality's there. I mean, at Tottenham we just pushed until we finally scored 2 late goals to come back and win it. So there's definitely quality in this team. But, we showed it for the first 15 minutes of the first half.
Second half.
Second half, yeah, sorry. We started strong. We got a goal which was ruled out, and after that our heads just dropped, and it was over from that pretty much.
Yeah.
Can somebody please tell me why Wang is playing on the right wing? He's a goal scorer. He's got to be in the penalty area to score a goal.
It was anonymous today.
His build-up play is not good enough, but he scores goals. But he ain't going to score a goal stuck out on the right wing, is he?
No, absolutely. And it's frustrating. We did see glimpses because we have got the ability to play teams and play well, but we've got the ability when we move the ball fast and there's the interchanges and the one-touch interchanges. We gave the ball away far too early. We were bullied again in the first half. Gave the ball... We get the initiative. I mean, West Ham got beat 5-0, virtually the same team 5-0 last week by Fulham and got took apart. You know, they're a good side at home. They beat Freiburg, I think it was, in week 2-0. They're probably a bit lethargic. We've had the whole week, and they looked like they got more energy. And I don't know, it's frustrating. Gary O'Neill, you know, we've got us to where he's got us, but like the last few games has been like not good. And we've got to find a way of taking the initiative away from teams and not handing the initiative. We're missing Neto with the drive, but like he's only one player. And these performances, if we're not careful, we're going to get dragged straight back in to a relegation battle again, and we don't want that. Mate.
I think first half we lost every individual battle on the pitch, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you can't do that when you come away from home. Well, you can't do it any match, but certainly not away from home. But can somebody tell me why Zuma wasn't booked for that tackle from behind on Kuna? About 2 minutes before he was booked again.
I know, mate. I don't know. Dan, and don't forget we need a name for Dan because he's made the first team today. Mate, who are you going to give your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match to?
I'll give it to Sarabia. I thought he did all right. He got himself in a good position for the goal, which wasn't a goal, but yeah, I'll give it to Sarabia. I thought he did all right.
Sarabia, your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match?
Yeah, same, Sarabia. He's the only one who's got any like guile about him. You know, he's always looking for that pass, isn't he?
Pass, yeah. I mean, do you know what? I really don't know who to pick, to be honest. I've looked at Kuna for giving away. I thought Max Kilman made one fantastic tackle in the first half.
And he was offside then as well.
Was he?
Yeah.
And, you know, I thought Semedo. I thought he had a really great first half and was putting it about. When Semedo went to the bench, he threw his thing down. He obviously cares. But because these two have said Sarabia, I'm going to go with what they say and go with Sarabia as our man of the match because we've got to go with someone. And it's even if he only gets to 5 out of 10, it's probably more than pretty much most of the rest of the team today. Your Fox at Studley, Shipley, your Fox at Shipley performance rating out of 10, mate?
Can't give it any higher than a 3. Very low today. Very low. Very poor.
A 3. Your Fox at Shipley. Performance rating?
5.5.
5.5?
Yeah.
What, explain?
Well, I think the first half we were really poor, but they kept going. They didn't give up, did they? And that's one thing about our team is we do carry on. We don't give up. And I think 2-1 we'd have got it back. So 5.5, even a 6, I think, for the second half performance.
Okay, well, I'm going to give the first half performance a 1 because it was dreadful. I mean, let's call it what it was. It was so poor. The second half performance, I'm going to say, was better. We had a 15-20 minute spell, but I could still only give it a 5. So I'm going to actually agree with. I'm going to give it a low score. And I don't like to, but I'm going to agree with Dan and give it a 3. My Fox at Shipley performance rating a 3. Overall, you know, this trend of starting slow, this trend of conceding goals, this trend of like, yeah, we'll try and battle back for a bit. It's got to change. It's got to stop. We have got to come out at Chelsea next week and we've got to put in a performance. You know, these fans travelling to London 14 times in a row and we're going away with nothing again. West Ham, the last 3 away days, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. I know we scored a good goal today. It was ruled out by VAR, but it was probably the right decision, you know, black and white, but it still took them way too long to do it. It's not good enough. We need better than this, and starting next week against Chelsea, we're starting to hit a bit of form. We've got to start doing better, and I'm frustrated.
I really think Chelsea are going to have it next Sunday.
Have it. Give it. Let them have it.
We're going to beat Chelsea next Sunday, I tell you.
I hope he's right, mate. Do you think we can do that?
It's just the most Wolves thing to happen, isn't it?
It's just, you heard it here first, just like we said against Tottenham, it's the most Wolves thing to do. We'll go and turn them over 3 or 4 next week at Chelsea. It would be so Wolves. Anyway, leave your thoughts. Do you agree with our man of the match? Do you agree with our analysis? Do you agree with our performance rating? You know, the match vlog will come out. We'll have the extra time Monday night. I hope you can join us. Please subscribe. And until the next one, from myself, Gaffer, and something Dan, leave your thoughts on that.
Wolves.
Always Wolves.